Najah, can we please have a one-word prompt?
Your one-word prompt is bubbles.
Bubbles. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
That's just flashbacks to anxiety as a young kid. Sonic playing the underwater levels. The bubbles start to escape. The music. Oh no, Sonic's gonna drown. Gotta get him out. Gotta get fast. Gotta find a bubble. Gotta breathe there.
Gotta go fast. Gotta breathe fast.
You gotta go fast. Gotta breathe there.
Huh. Hold on one second. Hey! Welcome to the Overtalking Podcast with your host, Ken and CJ. Say hi, CJ.
Hi, CJ.
This is a show where we talk over TV shows and movies as chosen by our guests. And this week we watched Sonic 2.
Sonic 2, the second one.
The second one.
Where they bring in 2 more characters.
Yeah.
Ken, we probably talked about this on the first episode. Did you play any of the Sonic video games? I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't think I ever played any of them all the way through. I played the first one a couple episodes, or a couple levels, and then, I don't know, probably Knuckles. He floats, right? Or flies or something like that.
Yeah, he kind of floats. Yeah. Already, we should just bring in our guest, because she's the resident Sonic expert. I think she probably knows more than either of us.
Here I am.
We're joined once again by Najah Bhatty.
What's going on?
Welcome back.
Everyone. Thank you for having me.
Really quick, I just want to correct. Yes, normally this is the show where we talk over TV shows and movies as chosen by our guest. I will admit, I chose this one. I wanted to watch the second one. I chose it.
CJ came out and he asked my team or whoever my people are. He called my people. He got to me. He said, Najah, we need to do a sequel. The sequel is out. Sonic 2 is out. It's time. And I said, it's time. I have to go find this movie for free.
Yeah, the time to have Najah back on is the episode after we talk about Miss Marvel.
Yep.
Yes, because if you don't know by now you should know I am the Pakistani American Muslim superhero in your lives.
That this world needs.
That the world needs.
Nay, deserves.
Deserves. Very few of you deserve me, but you two definitely do.
Thank you.
So Najah, you gave me a look. You gave me a look when I said Knuckles flies, right? What did I get wrong?
Because I would have said that Tails usually flies.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Tails
and he's
flies.
the resident flyer. And my favorite is how he can fly on his own, but then he also owns a helicopter just in case he gets tired, I guess.
Yeah, make it tired, yeah.
I love that for him. He's like, this is on my off days, I fly a helicopter.
I would say Tails flies, Knuckles glides. He's more of a glider.
You know what? You're right in saying that. He's a glider, and he also walks up walls. Like, that's really...
with those spikes. Spiky on
knuckles.
Yeah, with his knuckles. His namesake.
There's other characters, right? Who's the pink girl Sonic?
Amy.
What does she do?
Well, Amy, I have yet to figure out. Sorry, I know about Amy because I play, like, all these other games with her, so I know that she has her own backstory. I cannot get into that now because I haven't done enough research. But
Amy
I should probably.
Rose.
But if she's Pakistani American little hedgehog, then I should probably know about her by now.
If she feels threatened, she can instantly turn into a heavyweight hothead. No, I didn't Google
Wikipedia.
that. No, I googled that. I don't know. Yeah,
I'm
not familiar with this character. Yeah,
I would love to see her try and do that.
But like, what does that mean in game? Like, what's the game mechanic?
I don't know.
I'm not sure if she was in a game. Oh gosh, everyone who's a Sonic purist who's listening to this is probably gonna kill me. I know she was in a bunch of like TV shows.
Yeah,
and likely Sonic's love interest.
From what I am seeing, it's the Sonic X anime series. And
that
the comic series.
Right.
But yeah, I couldn't tell you anything more than that.
Yeah,
I'm not too familiar with Amy Rose.
Hoping she makes an appearance though in this third movie.
Yeah, so we're not talking about the video game. We're talking about Sonic 2. We'll talk about that and more coming up on the Overtalking Podcast.
Life or death situation. I need you to use the ring to save me, like right now.
Just hope we're not too late.
Oh Lord, there are 2 of them now.
What's happening?
Okay, quick version. Robotnik is back.
I've discovered the source of ultimate power.
We need to get it back or the world is doomed.
You brought some kind of space porcupine.
And we're back on the Overtalking Podcast, and once again by Najah Bhatty, and we're talking about Sonic 2. Najah, we're going to put 30 seconds on the clock for you to describe for someone who's never heard or seen Sonic 2 what it's all about.
Ready, go.
Sonic is back, and he's back trying to be a superhero in Green Hills. And Robotnik's back trying to get his revenge on Sonic. He brings Knuckles. Knuckles makes an appearance, and they're both hunting Sonic. Meanwhile, Tails hears all about this, goes to warn Sonic, and then everyone is trying to hunt this Master Emerald.
10 seconds.
And then something really, really cool happens when the Master Emerald is caught by Sonic.
5,
and so
4,
many references,
3,
and everything's amazing.
2,
and the last scene's really, really
1.
cool. Did I make
Last
it?
scene is really, really cool.
Last scene, yeah. I was down for the extra scene at the end, and obviously I love the credits, as I said previously in the previous episode.
Yeah.
So before we go farther, obviously we're spoiling Sonic 2. So just heads up. You haven't seen it, pause it, go watch it. It's on Paramount Plus for free if you have that, or get it through other means. So let's just skip to the final credits.
Shadow!
No. When Shadow erupts, I'm like, I'm into Sonic 3. Well, that's how they got me to watch Sonic 2, because if you remember, I hated Sonic. Sorry, I hated the movie. I was not into it.
I did not remember that until I Googled it. I looked up what our past ratings were, and I was like, oh, right. None of us really liked this. Why did I have us watch the second one?
What were our past ratings? Do you have that handy?
I do.
For Sonic 1? Okay.
Not just coming in at pi, 3.14.
I remember saying that. I remember being like, what's the lowest number I know? Pi. I didn't even go below that. I was like, that's what it is.
I gave it a 6, and Ken, you gave it a 5.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. I remember liking this more than apparently I did.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. This one was much more enjoyable. I felt like, well, first of all, I think my expectations were lowered a little bit. I was like, okay, Sonic interacting with humans probably wasn't my favorite part of Sonic 1, but now they introduced all these new characters. Tails comes in, Knuckles comes in, and I was like, okay, now all the CGI characters are like playing with each other, so I was like, okay, this is much more enjoyable.
Yeah, that's a great point. Yeah, where it's just Sonic interacting with the actual characters in the video game instead of the guy who's the sheriff.
The Donut Lord, Ken?
Yeah, God.
The Donut Lord, his wife, who are his adopted parents, and then exactly. Mike, or what's it called, the police guy. And
Wade,
yeah. He was funny. We didn't really see much of him in this movie, but
Adam Pally.
But that's all right. I liked
that
seeing.
That is all right.
I was totally fine with not seeing him.
Yeah.
But Jim Carrey did a really good job this time around.
Yes.
I felt like Knuckles, it was really cool to see Knuckles' character like interact with Earth. Like when Sonic is like a really playful spirit, so it was fun seeing him having fun on Earth, but like seeing Knuckles being like, what is this? I don't know baseball. And it's just watching him run around bases and being Knuckles about it was very funny.
Yeah, he reminds me of Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy, where they take everything like literally, and they don't have they don't get sarcasm or anything like that.
Yeah, so he was really funny. I thought Knuckles cracked me up, and Idris Elba did a really good job.
Yeah, great voice work. Love that they're getting the cast of characters together.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. And then the other thing that I really liked is they gave me more like nods to the video game, and they gave me more references to play with. And as a Sonic game enthusiast, I was interested in that. And I was like, I see what you did there. I see what you did there with Labyrinth Zone. I see what you did there with the bubbles. I saw what you did there with like Golden Sonic. I was ready for it. The Chaos Emeralds. I was here for it. I was here for
Super Saiyan Sonic, essentially, just like a Dragon Ball Z ripoff.
Basically. Oh my gosh.
Even has like the same hair.
Right.
Yeah. It really, if you think about it that way, then probably a Dragon Ball Z. But did you see them also have like this the Sega manual? At some point they like hold that up, and I was like, I have that at home. It's dusty, but I have it.
You have the manual? Nice.
Yeah, it's somewhere downstairs. Everything is dusty down there because I don't have a Sega Genesis anymore. Sorry. But yeah, that was really cool. And then like at one point Tails is flying his helicopter, and I was like, yes, that's in Sonic 2.
You know, I never put that together until you mentioned it just a few minutes ago, that Tails, the character that can fly, owns a helicopter that flies.
He can really fly, guys, no matter what. He's flying.
He's flying all the time, always with a bird's eye view. So we liked it.
I also, they not only do they, I love all the nods to the video game. I'm on the same page as you. Love all the sound effects in the background. That Donut Lord's ringtone is like the Sonic music. That's great. But most of the stuff I wrote down is just how many other references they make to like pop culture.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's giving me like Spider-Man vibes too, where like Spider-Man is kind of a smart mouth and just makes references to things of like, oh, this guy's a real insert pop culture reference.
I wonder how many of those are like riffed. Because like I know who voices Sonic?
Ben Schwartz.
Ben
Schwartz. Yeah, he made his Parks and Recs reference.
The worst.
The movie is the worst. I'm like, yes, John Ralphie.
So good.
Yeah. They also did, I don't know if you guys caught it, when Sonic and the dog are wearing sunglasses, they make a Blues Brothers reference.
Oh, I missed that.
They're quoting the line. He kind of gives a lay of the land. The Blues Brothers quote is, it's 106 miles to Chicago.
We got a full tank of gas, half a pack of cigarettes. It's dark, and we're wearing sunglasses.
And then they say, hit it.
And he said all of that?
He said, like, we've got something like treats left, popcorn, a movie to watch. It's dark and we're wearing sunglasses. They changed it to be relevant, but very much a Blues Brothers reference, yeah.
And Sonic's blue, so it works. Love that for them.
On multiple levels.
Did y'all catch the Fast and Furious reference?
Well, yeah, they just flat out say, like, when The Rock and Vin Diesel fight all the time or something like that. Yeah, love the Fast and Furious reference. They also, I don't know, I didn't look this up, but when Tails is carrying Sonic and they're kind of in some sort of Alps, very snowy mountains, they come over a mountain and see like the bigger one they have to get to, and I thought that was like the Paramount Pictures mountain. It looked the same.
Oh,
I thought that was a reference.
Probably was
another Easter egg. Okay, all right. I see where you're going with this.
Told you, taking notes. And the only other thing I loved was that when Jim Carrey plays his, like, I forget what he says, winning playlist or something like that, like fighting playlist, they started out with some motherfucking Pantera. That's the song Walk. Pantera.
Thank God you're here. I wouldn't have gotten that at all.
No,
I've exhausted all of my references and knowledge. You get Blues Brothers and a Pantera song from me.
I'm here for it. I was here for it.
I want to take a second to talk about how good Jim Carrey is in this movie and how different this movie and the previous one obviously would have been with like anyone else playing.
Yeah, literally
Dr.
any
Robotnik.
other actor. Yeah.
Yeah. He's just being Jim Carrey, really, but like, you know, villain.
It's what
Jim
we
Carrey,
want.
but it's so good. Yeah. I don't know. It's just really enjoyable.
I was trying to picture like that makes me think, I think Nick Cage might do a decent job. He would probably be good at it. Very animated and chaotic.
Oh my God.
I would like to see that.
That'd be interesting. That'd be different, but yeah, it's still interesting.
Yeah. No, now I'm thinking about Nick Cage doing all of this stuff and I'm just like, oh my God, would I hate it? Would I love it? I don't know if I would hate or love it. But Jim Carrey, obviously, like, I think he's really funny. And then, like, little kids will think he's funny because just, like, the facial expressions, like, the robotic noises that he uses. I'm like, oh, my gosh, I see what you're doing here. He did a really good job. And then looks the part even though he's skinny. I love that.
Yeah.
When does he turn into a circle? Will they ever make him into a circle?
He's just got to like swallow an inner tube, I think, to get the true Robotnik shape, who's just a perfect oval.
Next movie, every movie, he gets progressively more Dr. Robotnik.
Spherical, yeah.
Because he's got to get shorter too somehow, so he just gets squished, and in the video games, just a complete circle.
Yeah, when they turned him into the robot, I was like, oh yeah, that's too.
Yeah,
that looks more like what he actually looks like in the video games and stuff. Yeah, that was great.
Very much to his character.
Yeah, the Chaos Emerald.
So the Chaos Emerald. Okay, up until so I don't know if you've ever done this. Side note, like you learn something as a kid and then you forget about it, and then you're an adult and you still have like the kid memory. So you're just like, oh, that's a Chouse Emerald. I used to call it Chouse. But like the longest time, I was like, Chouse Emerald, and no one corrected me. I didn't even think about it until I was like 28, and then I said Chouse again, and I was like, wait, isn't that chaos? Yeah. And I had to like correct my 5-year-old self, being like, no, Najah, that's not how you pronounce chaos. Like that's not what that is. That, yeah. Nice. I had to.
I'll be honest. I'm pretty sure I thought it was Chouse too.
Chouse forever, and like in my head, I'm like, I gotta get the Chouse Emerald.
Chouse forever.
Chouse for evs, for reals. That happens a lot with like lyrics to songs. I think it's one way when I'm a kid, and then I learn later. I'm like, oh wow, that's a completely different lyric. Yeah.
Yeah, I like Chouse better. We'll go.
Chouse is good. Chouse is good.
English is pretty dumb as a language, I think.
Yeah, I'm here for Chouse all day. And the Master Emerald, that was interesting. I was glad they like put that all together. I was like, are they gonna hunt every like 7 Chaos Emerald like individually, and then when they're like, make it one, let's do this.
I don't remember the emeralds that much in the games. Do you guys remember what they do in the games?
Well, actually, I remember in Sonic 1, every bonus game had a Chaos Emerald, and you had to get it. And once you got all 6, I thought it was 6, but apparently it's 7. Then it says Sonic got them all, and then at the very end, it just has Dr. Robotnik jumping up and down very angrily saying game over. But at the very end, if you don't get like 1 or 2, he's like juggling them, and he's like, "Oh, try again."
Wow! You play the whole game, and he's still kind of like rubbing it in your face that you didn't 100% it.
You missed a couple.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Dr. Robotnik very much is a brown parent at that point, just being like, "You didn't get an A+," and it's like, "What? But I got an A. Like I passed." I don't know. So that's very much what happens then. But I think. I don't know. In Sonic 2, do you get to turn into Golden Sonic? I think that's what the deal is.
I don't remember. I don't think I recall ever turning into Golden Sonic when I was playing them. But I was sticking mostly to the first one and Sonic and Knuckles. And then maybe jump to Sonic 3 for some reason. Because I think that was like, I had that on an emulator at school.
Yeah, that sounds about right. No, Sonic 2 was definitely harder for me, so I never could like get all the Chaos Emeralds for that one. And I couldn't beat the robot. So I never beat Sonic 2, but I beat Sonic 1, that I will say.
I can say with certainty, I've never 100%ed Sonic. I've never gotten all the
Never 100%ed Sonic before. That's what Jen Coolidge would say.
When was the last time you all played Sonic?
In undergrad. I played it like my freshman year of undergrad. And that's when I beat it fully.
Dang.
Yeah, wow. That was a really good time. That was my crowning moment, and I remember I had to like go to a bonfire afterwards, and it was actually at the end of the year, and I had to finish this game because we had to like give it back to someone, the owner of the Sega Genesis I don't know how it ended up at my sister's apartment, but I went there, I played it fully, and then like people would come in and out and watch me play this game, and they're like, "What are you playing? I don't get it." And at some point, like, I had a couch of friends just being like, "I just want you to finish. I just want you to win." And I'm like playing this game, and I finished, and I like beat it. And then the game over thing happened. I felt so happy. And that was really a good end to that year.
Everybody lifted you up on their shoulders.
Yeah, no, really they did. Really
Dreams achieved. Yeah.
Dreams achieved. I don't know what my GPA was. I'm pretty sure I put it on my resume, though, just being like, hey, achieved high expectations in video game console Sonic. I don't know.
That's impressive. I don't think I've ever even just... Yeah, I don't think I've ever even gotten to the end of the game. I usually like give up or like lose patience and just like, all right, on to the next thing. This is too long.
Yeah, debug mode. Give me the Golden Sonic cheat and call it. I don't know.
I played it a few months ago because they have it on the Switch now. You can get like different versions of it on Nintendo Switch. And so I dove back into that.
Is it easier?
No, still hard.
Oh my gosh. No, yeah, my nephew and nieces, shout out to them. They have a Nintendo Switch and they be playing it. They're playing it for sure.
There's a new version of it because it's been ported like so many times. There's another re-release of it that is a collection of the first Sonic, Sonic 2, Sonic CD, and Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles. And then they're adding in like animated clips in between each one that ties them all together in one cohesive story, apparently. So
what?
that
Should we
sounds
watch
pretty cool.
that next time? Or should we watch the game?
Just the clips.
I don't know. I'm getting it though. I'm excited because I actually want to play through it. So I'm definitely gonna try. It's actually coming out the day after this episode is released. So if anyone wants to check it out. It should be on Switch too, I think.
If you're ever in my hood, we can.
Oh
we
yeah,
can play this
swing by.
Yeah,
we're doing that. We're doing that as our
cool.
first hangout. Yeah.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Ken, dive into Sonic and Knuckles because Knuckles is a game changer. You're used to
I have
just
to get
being
through the
fast.
first three.
No, just jump to Sonic and Knuckles. It's great.
So I feel like Sonic and Knuckles, I don't know if this was intentional, but I remember Ice Cap Zone, like Sonic has to start off like sliding down the slope or like snowboarding. And that's when I felt was a little nod to that during like the whole snow escape. And I was like, okay. And I also really liked in I thought of Labyrinth Zone when they zoomed out and it was a whole maze to get to the Chaos Emerald. And I was like, that looks like a labyrinth. It's Labyrinth Zone. And then Sonic enters by like going down the water slides, which is also in Labyrinth Zone. And then later in the credits, when they were going through that scene, actually used like the Labyrinth Zone design or original like game design. So
all the
I was
graphics
right.
and stuff.
So it was right.
Nice. When they said the Chaos Emerald like shoot out into the sky and you saw it was the like temple or something, I was like, yeah, that's a level. Spotted a level.
Spotted a level. Yeah, so I was really happy with that. So is the reason they don't use soundtrack music because it's like copyrighted, or do they just intentionally want to create another soundtrack for this movie?
I imagine
they
the
did
latter.
use some. I mean, a little bit at least for like the ringtone and other stuff, but it's only like little clips. I feel like.
Yeah, I just assume because the game is so old and like 8-bit soundtrack that they just wanted to like bring it into the modern era is my guess. But again, I love the soundtrack. Like we talked on the first Sonic episode, I would put on Sonic music as like study music or whatever, the bonus levels in the background. They're great.
Oh, unmatched. Like Sonic soundtrack is like the best thing I think I've ever listened to. I'm sorry. There, I said it. I took a stance and I'm sticking to it. Don't at me.
I agree.
Ken, have you listened to the soundtrack?
I mean, I know some of the songs. Like,
okay, you know the ones that matter.
The important
that's the only one I can think of, but that one. That's something.
Good. That's a good one. I'm glad that you know that one at least. Yes. I was about to like force some songs on your plate, but you have enough.
Sign out some homework.
You're quizzing me, but hey, I think it's time for me to quiz you all.
Wow, you did it.
It's time for.
Hey, did you know that?
Segue.
Oh, that was good.
Use that instead.
Yeah, that's way better. It's time for Hey, do you know that's the part of the show where we pit our guests and CJ head to head to see who knows the most about what we watch. Not just CJ. Are you two ready?
Ready, and also don't be surprised, listeners, if in future episodes you hear segue when Ken makes a transition, because I love that.
Segue. Yeah. Oh.
Thank you. We got it clean. Thank you.
Yes, good. All right. First question. First person to shout out the right answer gets the point. Oh, which voice cast member reprised their role from the video games?
Tails.
That's correct.
Oh my God, Colleen O'Shaughnessy is the original.
Yes. I'm glad you said the last name because I couldn't figure out how that was said. But yes, that is Tails.
Yeah. Oh my! Wait, from the video game?
Or something. I don't know.
Yeah, she voices it in the video games.
Okay.
Oh, good for her. Okay, good job, CJ. Next.
All right, next question. This is multiple choice, so you both can just answer in turn. What was the working title for this movie? Was it A, Sonic and Friends, B, Emerald Hill, C, Supersonic, or D, Two Hedge, Two Hog?
Supersonic. Oh, I love Two Hedge, Two Hog. Now I'm scared.
The Fast and Furious nod again. I really like that. Was it Emerald Hill? The one with Hill in it.
Okay, yeah, it was Emerald Hill. Is
Emerald Hill? Wait, hold on. As in, like, it was going to be Sonic 2 Emerald Hill?
I'm not saying that's the answer. I'm just saying that is one of the one of the possibilities.
And the answer is
Najah. Did you choose?
Oh, I think I said the what did I say? The third one.
Supersonic?
I think I just said Supersonic, but I like Too Fast, Too Furious one. If it was up to me, I don't know.
Yeah, both of those are wrong. It was Emerald Hill. I got y'all.
It was Emerald
Just wanted to
Hill?
make sure you got a chance to answer. Yeah, Emerald Hill is correct, which is named after the first level of the game Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
That's
Yes.
right.
You are correct. I'm going to tell you you're correct.
Yeah, you are correct, Ken. That is right.
Good job.
We know.
Yeah, no, and we didn't even, yeah.
You all know.
That's right.
All right, next question is just shout out the answer. First person to say it gets the point. What is Tails' real name?
Miles Prower.
That's
Miles
Yes.
to Tails. Yeah.
Miles, Tails, Prower.
Miles per hour. Miles per hour. Yeah. I didn't know that. That's funny.
Sorry.
Oh, did you,
I never
you just
got
get it?
that. I guess
Oh,
because
yeah.
I knew Prower separately from Miles, and I'm like, oh, his name is Miles. Oh my God, Prower. Whoever came up with that,
Prower. That's good.
I need to give them a handshake. I don't even know who this is.
That's pretty great.
Amazing.
Also, yeah, just one of the few characters that has a last name.
Yeah. When
It's
it's Sonic
Knuckles
is
the
just
Echidna,
the
Sonic
Hedgehog.
the Hedgehog, yeah. Shadow the Hedgehog.
Miles Prower.
Shadow's a... yeah.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, I'm not going to get over this ever. Segway.
All right, next question. So yeah, like I mentioned, Sonic Origins is dropping the day after this episode airs, including that port. How many times has the original Sonic the Hedgehog game been ported or re-released?
Whoa.
At
Like a
least.
number?
This is probably not even all-inclusive, but just the number
At
that I was
least.
able to find.
Yeah.
So this is however many times Sonic has been just...
The first game has been either ported to other consoles or re-released in a collection.
I'm trying to name like game systems in my head.
I'm going to go 7.
Okay.
I was going to go like 5.
Okay, not just closer, but way under 22 times.
Oh my God. How many
Because it's-
consoles are there?
Because it's gone. I mean, the Sega Genesis is super old, right?
Yeah.
Like, and there's
I knew
just tons
Dreamcast
of other
for sure.
iterations and like in multiple collections for the same console and things like
Yeah.
that. So
I think
yeah,
he was part of a
it's been
GameCube
a lot.
game. Dang.
Oh, wow. I just... Okay. All right.
Yeah,
People
Tied
are
up.
playing Sonic. That's
it's a
all right with me.
very popular game.
That's
It
right.
should be. As it should be. As it should be.
Yeah,
CJ and I will fight you otherwise.
Tied up, Ken.
tied up. All right, this is the tiebreaker.
Here we go.
What is
Yeah,
the Rotten
tie it up.
Tomatoes
I haven't
tomato?
gotten a single one right, but I like the tiebreaker idea.
Well,
Go
you
on,
did. Yeah,
Ken.
you
Go
got
on,
Miles
Ken.
per hour.
Yeah, I did. I did, didn't I? All right, next.
And you got the last one, too. All right, here we go. What is the Rotten Tomatoes tomato meter score in percentage?
Oh,
Yes, closest, because it's the tiebreaker.
it's the critic score.
Critic score on Rotten Tomatoes.
I could see the audience really liking this. Do the critics like it?
68%?
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
76.
Oh, you would get close, but over. Please.
Ken's doing
Najah,
math.
you are our winner. Is 69%. Nice.
Oh
Nice.
my
So you were very,
gosh.
very close. Yeah.
Oh, thank the Lord. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. I would like to thank the Academy of Chows. Specifically.
That was lower than I thought, actually, it deserved. What do you guys think the audience score was on Rotten Tomatoes? Like, this is just user-submitted ratings.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, oh my God, it's raining here too, Ken. Isn't
Yeah,
that
well,
crazy?
Yeah, I got the weather alert thing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I heard like the tornado alarm, and I was like, yeah. I'm in a podcast.
Right.
Should be in my basement covering my head, but I'm.
Audience, I think I remember I follow Ben Schwartz on Instagram, and I thought when it at least came out on opening box office weekend, it was like fresh. So I'm gonna say like a 90. I think
Okay.
it's up there.
I'll say 94.7.
96%. Yeah.
Dang.
Really good.
Good. I'm glad that I feel like universally this was liked better. It was a good movie.
Yeah.
Well, let's find out if universally between the three of us, if it's like better or not, because it's time for ratings.
Segway. Ratings.
Najah, on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate Sonic 2 for you?
Oh my gosh. So
Keeping in
much
mind you gave the first one a 3.14.
Yes, I give it a 3.14. Oh my gosh. This
So
is
what other mathematical number can you assign to this one?
Well, thank you for asking. I'm going to do the square root of 64, which is 8.
Dang!
Whoa.
I'll give it an 8. Yeah. And I'm hoping that Sonic 3 gives me that 10 feeling. The square root of 100. But we're not there yet. I'd like to see more.
We're getting there. All right, you think Shadow is going to put it over the edge?
He better.
In Sonic 3. Okay.
Yeah.
Ken, why don't we go with you next, since I'm a Sonic fan?
Okay. So I give it a 5 was the first one?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, 5.
Okay.
No, I'm just joking. I did like this one better, so it will be higher. And I think it really just boils down to the fact that Sonic interacts less with normal human people. Like, I really think that's all it is, because that was real cringy. Now, there still were parts of this that were like the dance-off scene with Sonic and Tails and the other people.
Pretty great.
Could have done without that. But there's some genuinely funny moments. We didn't even talk about how, and I don't remember this character from the first film, but there's Thornlord's attending a wedding, and it turns out to be this like major sting operation, including the groom, and just everyone is in on it except for the bride, and that was hilarious. And I thought that was just kind of genius and really funny. So okay, I'm getting higher. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I thought it was good.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. For me, I liked the first one, and I think I like this one better. You got the good cast of characters. I think the more characters they get in from the video games, the better in this franchise. Loved playing Knuckles as a kid. The one thing, I get that, like, the design of Sonic was a whole discussion the internet, like, blew up over. I will say the gloves on Knuckles are, like, very pronounced. And I feel like his whole thing is being able to use his spikes to climb mountains. And then you realize, oh, right, he's wearing gloves over his big spiky hands. So that was weird. But anyway, I'll give it like, 7.5 sounds good, I think. Yeah. Liked it better than the first one. Yeah. 7.5.
Yeah, I'm hoping that like this next one, now that they have like these band of characters, that they can just have better writing. Like playing around with like all the characters too. I feel like they did way better with like Knuckles and his character. So like I'm hoping that like Shadow, when he comes in, it's gonna be a good mix.
Yeah, I agree.
For sure.
Do we think the listeners can hear all of the tornado sirens in the background?
Also agree.
It's probably in stereo between both me and Najah. So,
yeah. Oh, it's going off here too. It's
okay.
It's surround sound at this point for our listeners.
Yeah. So, why don't we call it there? So we can all go seek
we'll wrap
shelter,
it up
I
there
guess.
so we can go be safe. Najah, thank you for joining us. Do you have anything you want to plug at the end here?
Yeah, so me and my sister will probably be doing a couple creative projects soon. So follow us at Uncivilized. We're hoping to do another live performance, so check that out. Everything's going to be on our Instagram.
Awesome. I'd love to see a live performance.
Yeah,
that's dope. CJ, what do we got?
You can follow us on all the things at Overtalking Pod. Call or text us at USACat1591. Email us at overtalkingpod@gmail.com. Go to our website, overtalkingpod.party.
And that tornado siren warning, of course, means that the Overtalking Overlords have arrived. Yes, that is the weather, the thunder.
That's the thunder, right?
They show up at the end of every episode. Remind you, if you'd like to show up, please go on iTunes and rate a special review. Reviews would help people find this podcast. Also, we spend no money in advertising, so if you'd like to show up, please tell a friend and spread the word. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you. It's really coming down. We gotta go.
That was me. I did that one.
We gotta take cover.
And as we always say,
chows. First of all, chows forever, and that was a good segue.
Bye.
Bye.
This episode of the Overtalking Podcast was edited and produced by Ken and CJ. Special guest this week was Najah Bhatty. Music by Justin Peters. Logo by Nate Richards. Check out Nate's work on Instagram at Nate Richards Designs.